We live so much of our lives in the digital realm, connecting, streaming, sharing, and storing memories in the cloud. The word cloud sounds clean and weightless, but that's an illusion. Every online action, an email, a photo upload, a streamed song, leaves a real physical mark on Earth. Our digital world relies on massive infrastructure that consumes energy and resources, creating pollution that's mostly invisible. We don't see the power plants, the water used to cool servers, or the carbon emissions from our online habits. This invisibility makes digital pollution uniquely dangerous, letting us ignore its true environmental cost. Imagine if every movie you streamed released a puff of smoke from your device, or every photo uploaded evaporated a drop of water from a distant river. These impacts are real, just hidden. The digital world is deeply connected to the natural world. It depends on it. Understanding this link is the first step toward a more sustainable relationship with technology. The goal isn't to abandon tech, but to become aware and make informed choices. By recognizing our digital actions have physical consequences, we can start demanding better solutions. We can help shape a greener, more sustainable digital future. If the internet were a country, it would be the 7th largest polluter on Earth, rivaling the aviation industry's carbon footprint. Its energy use doubles every 4 years, fueled by billions of daily searches, streams, and downloads. Streaming video is especially energy hungry. 1 hour of HD streaming can emit as much carbon as driving several miles. Multiply that by billions of hours watched daily, and the impact is staggering. Even a single email with a large attachment can have a carbon footprint similar to leaving a light bulb on for hours. Our inboxes and cloud storage aren't just digital clutter. They're stored on servers that constantly consume power. The internet's infrastructure is everywhere and nowhere, under oceans, in cell towers, and in hidden data centers. As digital citizens, we must recognize this massive energy appetite. Understanding the scale of the problem is the first step to living more sustainably online. Our digital choices matter on a global scale. Pressing play on a video feels instant, but it triggers a global energy chain. It starts in a data center, where servers locate and process your video, using a burst of electricity. The data is split into billions of packets, traveling through fiber optic cables, switches, and routers, all powered 24/7. Each network node boosts and directs the signal, adding to the energy bill. As the data nears your home, it may switch from fiber to copper or wireless, with wireless transmission being especially energy inefficient. Your Wi-Fi router, often always on, catches and reassembles the packets. Finally, your device decodes the data, using its own energy for the screen, speakers, and processing. Every step from server to screen adds to the hidden environmental cost. A single click sets off a global energy transaction. Our entertainment is powered by a vast, energy-hungry infrastructure. Each view has a real-world impact. Data centers are the beating heart of our digital world, massive, windowless buildings packed with thousands of servers. These servers run non-stop, storing and processing our emails, photos, and videos, demanding colossal amounts of electricity. The main challenge: heat. Servers generate so much heat that industrial-scale cooling systems are needed, often using as much power as the servers themselves. A single large data center can use more electricity than a medium-sized city. Globally, data centers account for about 2% of all electricity use, a number that's rising. Many still rely on fossil fuels, directly contributing to climate change. Water use is another issue. Some centers consume millions of gallons daily for cooling, straining local supplies. The environmental footprint includes land, power, and water. These hidden factories are the backbone of our digital lives. Their impact is massive, even if we never see it. The cloud is anything but weightless. Social media, AI, and cryptocurrencies are driving digital energy use even higher. Every like, share, and autoplayed video triggers data center activity and algorithmic analysis, all requiring power. AI is especially energy-hungry. Training a single large model can emit as much carbon as hundreds of flights. As AI becomes more common, its energy demands will soar. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin use vast amounts of electricity for mining, often powered by fossil fuels. The annual energy use of Bitcoin rivals that of entire countries. These trends create a perfect storm of rising digital energy demand. Our digital infrastructure is growing more powerful and more resource-intensive every year. We must push for more efficient algorithms, greener energy, and sustainable digital practices. The future of tech must be cleaner. The environmental impact of our digital lives starts before we even power up a device. Smartphones, laptops, and TVs begin their journey in mines, extracting precious metals and rare earth elements. Mining destroys habitats, pollutes water, and emits greenhouse gases. Manufacturing is also energy-intensive and water-intensive, often generating more emissions than the device's entire lifetime use. The rapid upgrade cycle, new models every year, fuels constant mining and manufacturing. Most discarded devices become e-waste, one of the fastest-growing waste streams. Much e-waste isn't recycled, and toxic materials can leach into soil and water. The full-circle destructive extraction, short use, hazardous disposal. Our device's true cost is hidden in every step. Holding onto devices longer and recycling responsibly can make a real difference. The digital world's footprint is tangible and lasting. Digital pollution is hard to see, making it easy to ignore. Unlike car exhaust or plastic waste, the environmental cost of our online lives is invisible, happening in distant data centers, power plants, and mines. The language we use, cloud, streaming, virtual, creates a psychological disconnect from the real-world impact. Tech companies design seamless experiences that hide the machinery behind our screens. Transparency is lacking. Most companies don't reveal the true energy use or carbon footprint of their services. There are no nutrition labels for digital products. Without clear information, it's hard for users to make greener choices or hold companies accountable. This invisibility breeds complacency and inaction. We scroll, stream, and share without seeing the cost. Making these hidden connections visible is critical. Only then can we start to change our digital habits. The hidden costs of our digital world are daunting, but small changes can add up. Stream in standard definition when possible, especially on small screens, to save energy. Download content over Wi-Fi instead of streaming on cellular networks. Practice digital hygiene. Delete old files, photos, and emails to reduce storage needs. Unsubscribe from unwanted newsletters to cut down on unnecessary data. Hold on to devices longer. Repair instead of replace. And support right-to-repair initiatives. Recycle electronics responsibly to keep toxic materials out of landfills. Be intentional with screen time. Close unused tabs, power down devices, and turn off Wi-Fi at night. Every small act of digital conservation helps. We can all take steps to shrink our digital carbon footprint. Together, our choices matter. Individual action is vital, but real change requires systemic shifts. We must demand transparency from tech companies, clear reporting on energy use and carbon footprints. Imagine apps and streaming services with energy ratings, empowering greener choices. Companies must commit to 100% renewable energy and design more efficient, repairable products. Governments should set strong environmental standards for data centers and support right-to-repair laws. Policies for responsible e-waste recycling and a circular electronics economy are essential. This isn't about choosing between technology and the environment. It's about making them work together. Human ingenuity built the internet. It can make it sustainable, but it takes collective action. Our voices, our choices, and our demands. The time for clarity and action is now. Let's build a digital future that doesn't cost the Earth.